It doesn't get much better than that for the ASA Stars National Tour at Hickory Motor Speedway. Final lap, final corner, down there in 3 and 4. Ruggiero just drives into the side of William Byron and takes him up the racetrack. They drag race down the straightaway, and they are side by side, neck and neck at the line. Ruggiero gets that first win. The crowd was going crazy, and William Byron was a little bit upset.
Yeah, the restart was just crazy. I mean, I just kept getting put in the fence, and eventually got clear, and then we know what happened on the last lap, so just part of it.
How would you describe what happened when you're in that car and what you feel and so forth? What happened coming to the checker?
I mean, the bottom was open there because I knew he was going to dive bomb in there, so I didn't want to get turned around and have my rear tires jacked up. So gave him a lane down there, and he just straightened the wheel up and used me. So it's I guess part of it, but the fact that he did it 20 times before that was what pissed me off.
It's part of it. I didn't run into the back of him. We ran side by side. I ran him up the track a little bit. He left the door open, and the way he was running, me and my teammate all race wasn't the cleanest either. So it's the final lap. You got to do what you got to do to win. As Tony Stewart said, he'd wreck his grandma to win a championship or a race.
I thought he was better than me, so I think he could have passed me a lot cleaner than that. A little bit of contact's fine, but not running you in the wall. So that's part of it.
Yeah, the fans definitely enjoyed that one, whether you were on his side or my side. They definitely love the show, and that's what it's here for. Fans are what keeps this sport going, and the racetrack's open, and the series keep running. So I'm glad we put on a great show for them.
It was an interesting perspective from Gio Ruggiero talking about Wilson Motorsports and Anthony Campi Racing. Remember, William Byron just left Wilson Motorsports to go over to ACR. Despite all that, Cole Butcher finishes in the 3rd spot, and even he said payback could be coming for Gio Ruggiero.
I don't think that's how you're supposed to race people. I think you're supposed to pass everybody cleanly. I've done my dirty share of racing, but nothing quite to that extreme. But it's his first win. He's going to learn from it, and he's going to, I don't know, it's probably going to come back and bite him, but we'll have to live to see that another day.
Obviously a big race, a big stage. Gio's trying to make a name for himself, so I think we've all kind of won races like that in our younger years. So, I mean, obviously he used him up, whether that, I don't know. I had a good view of it, but not a great one. So I just seen cars and smoke flying all over the place, and the 22 barely edged him out. So, but all in all, we need this in short track racing, good racing like that. Create some excitement, some buzz. Whether it's drama-filled or not, just a finish like that goes a long way for the series.
And we don't know exactly the outcome of the points. Casey Rada came in the point leader. You were second in points. Obviously, you finished better than him. Going into Milwaukee, a place that you like, just your thoughts on where this points chase is right now, and it seems like it's heating up.
Hey, we're just taking it race by race. We haven't committed to running the whole thing. Like I said, race by race, and if it makes sense to go for the next one, we will. So I'm excited about where we're at. I think our program is good. I think we still have some work to do. The Hamke cars are just tough, whether it's Campi or Donnie Wilson or Matt Craig. Seems like we're always chasing the Hamke group. So just need to get a little bit better. A couple years ago, we were probably a little better than them, and then now they're probably a little better than us. We don't race as much as what we used to, with trucks being, my primary focus. So just need to get a little bit better, but overall we're in the ballpark. Excited for Milwaukee.
Points won't be official until later next week, but by our calculations, Casey Roderick still with a slight advantage over Ty Majeski in the ASA Stars National Tour standings. Next up for the ASA National Tour, it'll be the Milwaukee Mile on Father's Day weekend.